So I finally found the grave of Carl Sagan after searching through this cemetery twice, and then I called up sardonicusrexx, we'll just call him Rex for short, on the phone to get his help, and he pointed me in the right direction. But before I called him up, I ran into this couple who was walking their dog in the upper part of the cemetery, and I asked if they knew this spot. They couldn't quite remember, but instead they opted to show me Carl's old house, which is about a quarter mile from here. So I followed them, and on the way, the guy was telling me an interesting story of how he used to do some plumbing in that house. And he built a custom-made jacuzzi for Carl. So I met Carl's plumber. And one day, while doing some work there, he noticed the library, stocked with books, of course, on its shelves, but on the floor were laying many, many cases of Cosmos. So this had to have been back in 1980 when the TV show first came out. That was a long time ago. That's 27 years ago. So that's a nice little bit of history. But the history of the house itself, it used to be a fraternity house before Sagan bought it. And it's sitting right at the edge of a gorge there on Stewart Avenue. And on the other side of the gorge is another fraternity house. And apparently, as he was telling me, some fans of his and fraternity boys from across the way helped themselves onto Carl's property. I can see how this would frustrate a person, so he decided to put up this big wrought iron fencing around his property and a security system to keep people out. And even to this day, onlookers would like to take a look and hop over the fence, but I wouldn't advise it. So Rex and I both got our pale blue marble from the same antique store at the DeWitt Mall. And that guy, his young daughter, many years ago, in elementary school, went to school with Sasha Sagan, the youngest daughter of Carl and Ann. So you run into all kinds of people here in Ithaca who knew Carl and have fascinating stories of this man whenever you bring up his name. And I find that great, that people love him, and he had such an impact on this small little area. But as per the tradition, I'll set that there. And I want to say to Carl, thank you so much for helping to shine a little light of rationality onto a very dark and dismal world. You're missed so much.